Welcome to Marlins Way, where we find Lone Depot Park. The show has an NL East matchup. It's the New York Mets taking on the Miami Marlins. All right, Singy, this guy's been tearing it up at the plate, leading the entire league in batting average.
He's really making it look easy out there, Boo. Poised, patient, and hitting to all fields. Looking forward to seeing him in action in this one.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to roll. And pitching in this game, Valente Beozo. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Juan Soto now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Next pitch is downstairs.
There's no way around it. Soto is one of the most exciting players in baseball. His hitting skills are so advanced, you'd think he'd played in Major League Baseball in a different life or something.
Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff. 2 down, bases empty, and now it's Mark Vientos. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, bases empty. Next pitch is outside. That one just misses.
Guy like this can be tough. You know he's not going to try to beat you with velocity, but he's going to sink it, he's going to change speeds, and he's going to pitch backwards at times.
Liner, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Conine makes the catch. And that is that. Back here in Miami, today's starting pitcher, David Peterson. Chris, a sub-3 ERA for him a year ago.
Well, when your numbers are coming in under 3 as a starting pitcher that's going out there every 4th or 5th day, taking the ball, competing against really good big league hitters, it's extremely impressive. And you wonder what he figured out last year that he can carry into this season that can help him to maintain that number or even drop it lower. We'll see, but we know he's got good stuff, and he should be really good in this one today.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Now it's the right fielder, Griffin Conine. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Peterson. He isn't really known as a starting pitcher that's going to get you deep into the start. It's not that he's not capable. He just hasn't proven that he can do it yet. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire. He's got such great stuff. You just don't know from start to start whether it's a potential no-hitter or it's a guy that's only going to give you 3 or 4 innings. But for the most part, with that kind of stuff, you expect him to get to the middle of the ball game.
And that's in for a strike. And what about analytics? Because one of the ways it seems like they've contributed to the trend is it's not just about are you capable of getting deep, that now focusing on the numbers, maybe the matchup is better with a different guy as the game goes on.
2-2 to count.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the top of the second, and stepping in for New York, Jesse Winker. Beozo back to work. Center field. Hill hauls it in for the out. And next for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0.
Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Way out front for strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
And there's a ball. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Conine pulls it down, and there's 2 down.
Batting 7th, the left fielder, number 9.
2 outs, base is empty.
Nimmo.
Now it's the veteran outfielder, Brandon Nimmo. Drilled out towards left center field. Way back there. Makes the catch, gliding onto the warning track. Back here at Lone Depot Park. Here's the second baseman, Jonah Bride. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Alonso steps on the bag. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Third baseman,
Graham Pauley now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Clips the corner, and it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
Base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Agustin Ramirez getting ready to hit. Yeah, that's fouled off. Ramirez will handle the catching duties in this one. 23 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. 2 outs. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Next one just misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging. 1 hit. And we're back. Here's the veteran second baseman, Jeff McNeil. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. McNeil wrapped out 4 hits in his last game. And there's a foul ball.
Here's a batter who, for whatever reasons, plays better on the road, and that should help him here today.
Off the mark there. Now 1-2. Flying drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And a foul ball. Swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. So he goes the opposite way with that one. His first homer of the year, and they jump out front. It's 2-0.
Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Puts it away for the out. 1 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Still only one out here in the inning. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Two strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out. Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
The other way. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Back after this on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. And now oh, that drilled him. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Now pitching for the
A.J. Minter, ready or not, in the game now after the injury. In the game for the first time this season. That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Conine swings through it for strike 1. Just missed. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next pitch just misses. Now 2-2. And he grounds one to the right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. The run comes in to score from second. And it's an RBI single. It's 2-1.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at that with 2 strikes.
First and second, no outs. Now it's the shortstop, Xavier Edwards. Off balance feed, there's 1, and that's 2.
Oh man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Designated hitter, Conine RBI.
Stepping in, Connor Norby. There's a strike. So after the double play, he's trying to pick up his teammate and tie this game. Late swing, fouled off. 2 outs and a runner at third. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. As we go to the top of the 4th, at the plate, Pete Alonso. A little out front there as he swings through it. Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where guys hit the ball, but within the new shift rules? Ball 1 there.
And an area that goes unnoticed is the coach that's responsible for positioning, and then the research person that's providing the information. So what we're seeing in baseball, so many more people behind the scenes that are contributing to the success between the lines. I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Out to center. Hill under it. He makes the grab, and there's 2 away. Francisco Alvarez now at the plate. That one the other way, and a base hit. And that extends the inning. Here's Brandon Nimmo. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. That's to third. They get the force, and that will end the inning. Back here in Miami, bottom 4, and at the plate for The Mets with a new arm on the mound, Jose Butto. This is his first appearance of the season, and that's down and away.
Butto.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And now 2-1. Swing and a ground ball. Tosses across to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth. And that one fouled off. Butto winds and deals. There's a swing and a miss.
0-2.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. That ball's carrying. Gone way up into the upper deck. Into the second deck it goes, and we're level. It's 2-2. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
Now, Deyvison de los Santos. And he went around. Ruled a swing. One out, bases empty. And a swing and a miss there.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. If he's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone, sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
Ramirez in the box here lets that one go for a ball. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering misses down and away.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Caught him looking for the K. Miami draws even on the solo shot. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Back here at Lone Depot Park. And now here's Jeff McNeil. Beozo back to work. In the air, left side. Sanchez ranging after it. Stretches out and hauls it in.
You know, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Siri in his 4th year, 29 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. 1 down, base is empty. That misses, and the count is 1-2. Cut out and miss, struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that
dives and he can't hang on. No throw, and the defense comes away with nothing. Go ahead run on base. Juan Soto now, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1.
Lindor off of first with 2 away. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Ramirez down to first with it. Safe at first as they can't make the play. So he's able to reach first base despite the strikeout, and that extends the inning. Kind of a tough turn of events for the defense there.
Yeah, that's maybe a little bit of a morale killer. For a second, you think you're about to go hit, but really quickly you have to refocus and be ready for the next play. We'll see if they can work around it.
First and second, 2 outs. Mark Vientos up now for the Mets in the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Way outside, and it gets away. Nothing happening as the count evens at 1. First and second, 2 down, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th and taking over on the mound, Danny Young, getting ready to make his season debut.
You know, these Marlins just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group. Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Strike 3, went back to the sweeper and got the strikeout. Griffin Conine, the next up for the Marlins. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now 2 away. Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. Swing and a foul out of play.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can.
Inning over. 1 left for my top 6. Here's Pete Alonso. Foul ball there.
Well, these Mets definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at a lot of first pitches, and they've given away 7 outs as a result. They might just want to consider a more patient approach. Everything came together for him. Everything was on time.
George Soriano gets the ball now.
Number 62.
Go ahead, run on base. Here's Jesse Winker. 0-2 in this one. And fouled off. That one inside. And 1-1. Miami's bullpen with some action. Anthony Bender getting loose out there. Fauché getting cranked up as well. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. With the go-ahead run at first, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Ripped to first. Caught. Dives for the bag. Got him. Double play.
Now batting, catcher, Francisco Alvarez.
Now the catcher up to hit, Francisco Alvarez. 1 for 2. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball. But with high velocities these days, that speed differential is right where it needs to be.
This one high in the air to left center. Sanchez settles under it and makes the catch. And we're back. And Griffin Conine comes on
Now
now.
pitching for the Mets, number 46.
Line drive, base hit right center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Now it's going to be Jonah Bride. In there at the knees, 0-1.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish.
Oh, look at this. Nicely done for the out.
Well, he looks so comfortable making that play, dives, comes up with it, and then from one knee, like he's
Now
just playing
batting,
catch with
the
his
third
kid.
baseman.
Nice throw across the diamond at first.
Pauley swings through it for strike one.
0-1's the count.
And that's through there for a strike. 0-2.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
On the ground to third. Toss to Alonso. Play is made, 2 out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. And that's a home run into the upper deck. Deyvison de los Santos with his first major league home run. A special moment in his young career. And who knows, maybe that'll open the floodgates for him.
Yeah, getting that out of the way can be a big confidence booster. It feels like a huge weight just been taken off your back. You can go up there with a lot less pressure on you now, and I wouldn't be surprised if he gets hot for a little while.
What do you remember about your first career homer, Chris?
Well, I remember it was off of Omar Alvarez, and, you know, being there in Los Angeles against the Angels, just a tremendous day, great ballpark, and a special moment for sure.
So 2 down, and here's the catcher, Agustin Ramirez. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And that's in there at the knees.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the bottom of the 6th. To the right side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He can't flip it to the pitcher in time, and they don't get the out.
Just barely able to beat that one out. Man, he was giving it his all, getting down the line right there. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
On the ground to first, and that's just foul. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. 2 outs. And that one upstairs, ball 1. And that's a strikeout. Ed Drummond says he won a round. 2-run shot for Miami this inning. It's now 4-2. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show.
Pitching for
Welcome
the
back.
Marlins,
We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the
Number
mound.
37.
Anthony Bender.
Anthony.
Ready to make his season debut.
Bender.
Nimmo at the plate now as he chases after that one.
0-1.
In the air, left field, down the line. Sanchez makes the catch, and there's one down. Jeff McNeil stands in. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. And now it's Jose Siri. He's already homered here in this one. That one found hard the other way.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important at getting back into this ballgame.
0-2.
Tying run at the plate. Pitch kicks away. And now a man into scoring position. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. McNeil headed for the plate. Here comes the throw. The tag out.
Now
that really hurts right there. This is no time to gamble. When you're down in the ball game, you got to be sure if you're going to advance a runner or even try to score right there that you're going to be safe. Just a poor decision.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. 1 for 3. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Mets lead 1. They trail it here. And welcome back. Taking over on the mound for the Mets, Paul Blackburn.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Blackburn.
That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Now the number 2 hitter, Griffin Conine. Just missed.
1-0.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. That's down and in. A slider missed. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Toss to Alonso.
Pitching for the Marlins.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Calvin Fauché.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And downstairs.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
All over that one right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Now a chance for Mark Vientos. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Drops into the glove, and there's 1 down. Next is the cleanup hitter for the Mets, Pete Alonso. This guy with light tower power. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
No, inside.
And a got something going on here.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center.
And no one can get there. Stop sign goes up at third, and the bases are loaded.
Wow. So important to get into the fielding position after you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
Next to hit, Francisco Alvarez. Liner, and this could be trouble. 1 run's in. 2 runs are in. Runner around third. The relay, it's off the mark, and he scores. 5-4 now as they take the lead.
Just a huge at bat right there. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
Now the Marlins manager out of the dugout.
Now pitching for the
Brandon
Marlins.
Nimmo up now for the Mets.
Number 32.
0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out.
Enriquez.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Throws to first in time. Jeff McNeil the next to hit. And delivers outside. Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. Declan Cronin up and loosening in the pen. Tinoco also getting ready. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Hill under it. He's got it. And that is that. But 3 runs come across in the inning, all on this 3-run double. It's now a 5-4 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here in Miami. Dedniel Nunez on to pitch here.
Well,
Number
the best
72.
relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And it's into the gap. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Tap foul at the plate.
In today's game, outs are valuable, so guys aren't just willing to give themselves up to advance a runner. They're trying to drive him in as well in the process. So I don't expect him to short.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect and happy.
That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. Throw comes in quickly, and the tying run forced to hold on at third with 1 away. Deyvison de los Santos digs in now. Ground ball right side. Off balance feed. There's 1. Over to Alonso for the inning-ending double play. No runs. All set for the start of the inning. And now Jose Siri. He's already homered in this game. Enriquez back to work. That's hard hit on the line. That's a hit.
Now batting.
So back to the top of the order. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Next offering is fouled back. There's a swing and a drive. See you later. He sends it out of here. His first homer of the year, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 7-4.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. He handled a pretty good changeup down in the zone right there. To me, that says he was looking down, and that's why he was able to stay on it so well, not get out in front, and hit that ball a long way.
Here's Juan Soto. Hit hard, but foul off to the left.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Outside low, and the count is 1-1.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. It's going to really have to bear down.
Oh, nice play from his knees, the throw, and that's a great play for the out.
Nice diving stop right there. He gets the out. Great reactions. Excellent job of finishing the play with a nice, easy throw.
Now the third baseman, Mark Vientos. On the ground. And that is out number 2. Pete Alonso will hit next. That's off the inside corner. Ball 1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And another ball. And that one is lifted in the air. Conine on the move. Makes the grab. And that'll do it. Another look at the long ball from Francisco Lindor. It's now 7-4. You're dialed into the show. Bottom of the ninth. Edwin Diaz comes on trying to close it out.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Diaz
clips the outside corner, and that's strike 1. Diaz, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a 2-seamer. So, man aboard. Here's the center fielder, Derek Hill. Line drive and foul ball. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone, and a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
So they're down to their final out. Griffin Conine, the next up for the Marlins. That clips a corner. Fouled off to the right. Diaz is just 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
This one finishes with a final of 7-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.